Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Now, you may remember this headline from 5 days ago. I covered this story. It's about a congressman from California named Brad Sherman who says that XRP is a security, and so there's a headline from You Today indicating as much. It just reads, U.S. Congressman says XRP is a security. And this guy hates crypto in general, but he's explicitly calling out XRP. So, I mean, we're all under attack. That's as far as I see it. But there's more to this story. So I've covered this guy over the years. I'll just say this. He doesn't look as clean and pure as the wind-driven snow. Let's just say that. He's taking in money from firms, financial institutions, that have an interest in cryptocurrency seeking to exist. Now, of course, in the end, ultimately, any bank that's going to continue to thrive is going to have to adopt crypto in some capacity. Those that don't change will go the way of the dodo, my favorite extinct avian creature. But I wanted to point out some of this because I really don't take kindly to people stating that XRP is a security because it's factually incorrect. It is absolutely factually incorrect. And now he's been citing, as I reported 5 days ago, he's going after, he wants Gary Gensler anyway, Kim Jong-Gensler, to go after cryptocurrency exchanges that have allowed the trading of XRP. Oh, that's exactly what we need. Thank you so much, Brad Sherman, for protecting us further, as if Gary Gensler weren't enough for all of us. Then there's also an article that covers comments from attorney John Deaton having to do with Jed McCaleb. And this piece is from Investing.com titled, Ripple's Lawsuit, Why SEC Ignores Jed McCaleb. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a legal or financial background of any kind. I am not offering legal or financial advice. And you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. So I'll just say this, it looks to me like this guy was just bought and paid for. Because now you see, you see the headline here, and again, I covered this, so I don't want to read through this article either. I covered this days ago, but this is from the block titled, U.S. Rep. Brad Sherman urges SEC to go after crypto exchanges that had traded in XRP. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what investors need. Thank you for trying to protect us. No, get the hell out of here. But take a look at this from July of last year. This article is titled, Exposed. Congressman trying to shut down cryptocurrency gets biggest donations from big banks and financial institutions. Well, color makes the price because none of what you're saying makes coherent sense. You're bought and paid for. That's what it looks like to me anyway. That is my opinion. And so then you go, I don't want to read the whole article, but I do want to cover this part, which reads as follows. Yeah, here we go. But there's also a more cynical yet simple answer. And so they just described a bunch of reasons why he's making the BS statements that I don't even think he actually believes like half the crap he's saying. But anyway, but there's also a more cynical yet simple answer. Some of Congressman Sherman's biggest donors are big banks and mainstream financial institutions, the same interests threatened by the rise of cryptocurrency. According to OpenSecrets.org, the following financial companies rank among Congressman Sherman's biggest donors to his 2020 campaign committee. And so they're on the screen. I don't want to read all of them, but you have the likes of BlackRock, for example, Capital One, Charles Schwab. And if you just add everything up, he's in six-figure land from all this. Bought and paid for, my friends. Saying all this crap about XRP. He said XRP is a security. It literally is not a security. That's what's being argued in court right now. It is literally not a security. There's an allegation it is. He can say that he believes that it should be categorized as such, but it is not a security. So there is Wendy O, well known in the world of crypto. She doesn't hate XRP or anything, but it always struck me as more of like a bigger on Bitcoin individual. That's fine, whatever. But she shared a clip of Brad Sherman days ago and wrote, "We had the chance to get Brad out of office and vote in someone willing to work with the crypto community, but failed to do so, and now we will reap what we sow." And Attorney Jeremy Hogan responded with the following. He said, "The big question is, who wrote his comments for him and why?" And funny enough, I have the answer to that. This is satire, what's on your screen. I think this was created by XRP, the Standard Productions. It was shared by XRP community member JV. And so it's, again, this is satire, but it's got the official SEC, what do you call it, logo at the top here. And it's a little written memo which reads as follows. Hey, Brad, remember, number 1, say that XRP is a security. Number 2, say we need to file enforcement actions against exchanges. Thanks, buddy. Signed, Gary. Of course, Kim Jong-Ginzer. I thought that was pretty funny there. And it's funny because while all this has been happening, not that I want the SEC to go after anyone else in the world of crypto, not even Jed McCaleb, but there's this article from Investing titled Ripple's Lawsuit, Why SEC Ignores Jed McCaleb. Might it be because they're being disingenuous and it's not the thing that would get them most quickly to their actual end goal, which is to be, complete ruler of the universe, effectively? And so there's this thread from attorney John Deaton, which reads as follows on this topic. The SEC claims XRP itself is a security, and anyone who sells it is violating Section 5 of the Securities Act. The SEC claims Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson enriched themselves at the expense of investors, and it is seeking $1.3 billion in disgorgement from these defendants. Yet, the co-founder, Jed McCaleb, earned $2.56 billion from sales, and that's in dollars, $2.56 billion from sales of XRP since the date the lawsuit was filed. That is nearly double the amount the SEC seeks from the defendants that were sued. It should be noted, Ripple has also sold XRP since the lawsuit was filed as well. Let me be clear. I don't believe Jed McCaleb did anything wrong. It's his XRP and he is free to do with it as he sees fit, assuming he complies within the bounds of the law. But if you accept the SEC's allegations as true, he has been violating the law and enriching himself. I raise this issue to only demonstrate how insanely inconsistent and illegitimate the SEC's claims are. If the SEC truly believed today's XRP is a security, it would have done two things without hesitation. Number one, the SEC would have sought a preliminary injunction against Ripple. That's exactly what it did versus Telegram. It would attempt to prevent Ripple from selling XRP on an ongoing basis. Now think about it. Ripple gets to sell XRP, an illegal security, to pay for Ripple's defense to win the case and allow them to continue to sell illegal securities. Facepalm. If it's clearly illegal, you don't allow the defendant to keep breaking the law so they can pay their attorneys to make sure that they can continue breaking the law. That's why I'll pause and note, we can only speculate here, and I'm willing to. The SEC didn't think that if they made that claim and argued that it would go well for them, and they didn't want that type of loss so early on in the case. That would be my speculation on that. And then John shares his second point, which reads as follows. The second thing they would have done is used a cease and desist letter to the co-founder to stop his sales. Why? Because now they have to face the fact that Jed has made twice more than the people they sued for doing exactly what they claim is unlawful and immoral. But you only do the things I've mentioned if you truly believe in what you are alleging. Almost sounds like the Ripple XRP case wasn't filed for the sole purpose of enforcing securities laws, does it? And so the optics of all this, again, whether something like this is ever brought up or argued in the SEC versus Ripple case, you know that the judge is aware of this, right? It couldn't be more clear that the SEC is not operating in good faith. They're just doing whatever they think suits their interests most at whatever point in time we're currently in. That's it. That's all that they're doing here. So are they ever going to go after Jed? Maybe. Probably not, though. Probably not. They just want to go out. They want to keep control. Because what's that going to do in terms of helping them control? That's an individual. What's it going to do in terms of helping them control? And if it were about protecting and they really believe the things they're arguing, they'd go after Jed. But it's not. It's about control. Winning against Jed is not going to do much to help them gain much more control. Not much more, anyway. So disingenuous. These are the most awful creatures that nature ever accidentally made. Really grinds my gears, folks. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.